Today is a special day because I'm listening to one of the Kanye's best albums ever for the first time ever. It is My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy video. Let's go. Hello beautiful people, I am Killer King, I'm a skateboarder, musician and a YouTuber, and today, yes, we'll listen to the Kanye West, one of the most influential albums, most beloved albums, one of the best albums, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I know you were waiting for this day, I know, for a long time. And you can say it's a special day because I'm wearing my favorite poncho. I love this thing. It's like my outfit for special days like this. I have really high expectations. I'm not going to watch the videos. I'm going to listen only to audio versions. Because I know there's difference between videos and album versions. So I'm going to concentrate only on audio. Audio and lyrics, of course. So, of course, I have to say it out loud again. This is my first time ever. I never heard this album. I don't know if it's good or bad, but it's a fact. This album consists of 13 tracks, but these tracks are pretty long. 2010. It's a pretty fresh music, I would say. You know, I'm so used to listening to the 70s stuff, even 50s and 60s blues rock. So when something was released in 2010, I'm like, damn, it's brand new, fresh music. What are you talking about? But it's it's been almost 15 years for real. Genres: hip-hop, pop music, rap, opera, progressive rap. That sounds solid. Track number 1, Dark Fantasy. But before we begin, I have to say that I upload full versions of these videos where I don't cut out any parts of the songs on my Patreon. If you are okay to pay a small fee and watch the whole thing with me when I don't cut out the stuff, please support me on Patreon. I will appreciate it a lot. If you don't care that I cut out some stuff from these songs to avoid copyright claims on YouTube, you can stay here on YouTube and enjoy a shorter version of this video. But the full version available only on Patreon. So support me on Patreon if you like my poncho. Look at this thing. Alright, Dark Fantasy. Track number 1.
Twisted fiction, sick addiction will gather round children's rapid lesson.
At first I didn't understand that this was Nicki Minaj. Then I read it on Genius intro by Nicki Minaj and I was like, oh, indeed. She's cool, she's chill.
Can we get much higher? So high.
By the way, this cover art is straight up crazy. There's unblurred version on my screen right now and it looks up. But the song so far sounds pleasable, enjoyable. I love it. Yeah. This groove and this chill, yeah, amazing. So far, I feel like something epic. Idiot. So far, I feel like something epic coming my way. This, yeah. Yeah. The groove, the rhythm, the nonchalantness of this voice sounds badass, sounds powerful, sounds groovy.
I fantasize about this back in Chicago. Mercy, mercy me, that mercy I go.
This groove is amazing, and I have to say it out loud, no audition so far. But this groove is badass. Oh man, I love this groove. So good.
And my chick in that new Phoebe Philo. So much head I woke up in Sleepy Hollow.
Okay, this first verse was f***ing cool. What I can say other than that, it was f***ing cool. The push, the groove, the attitude, everything is whoa. You feel confident listening to this, you know what I mean? You're like, yeah, I am the main character in this life when I'm listening to this. You're like, this is soundtrack to my badass day. Yeah, this sounds cool. I love it.
And then they make noise.
Can we get much higher?
Kanye can't sing notes, and I think that's completely okay. That's his voice, that's his thing, you know? He's like, that's Kanye. He can't sing notes. That's okay. Can we get much higher? Oh. This beat is one of the best beats ever. Hands down, this amazing stuff. So good. This beat is worth everything. Amazing stuff. I even want to like play it on repeat and record maybe some guitar over it to like jam over it. It will be cool, I think. I should try it sometime later. Okay, that was Dark Fantasy by Kanye West. And I have to say for newcomers that after every song, I will give this song a rating. And this rating displays like if I like the track or not. If like it's a 10, I loved it. It's amazing. If it's 1, I hate it. And I will give this song a 9 because I can't say that this is genius. I mean, like, the beat is genius, but like, the song in general, I loved it. It's an amazing song. These choruses are okay. The beat is amazing. The verses are amazing too. But like, it's a 9. I would say it's a 9. It's an amazing song, but not a 10. You know, Jesus Walks, you feel this epicness. Here, can't call it epic. So it's a 9. But this album already pays off. Listening to this album already pays off. First track and a banger already. That's cool. Track number 2, Gorgeous. This already sounds like it's some kind of a stoner rock a little bit. This is like guitar way of riffing music. I mean, like, this is probably guitar with some kind of a weird distortion. Maybe not a guitar, maybe it's a keyboard. But this is a like classical rock indie way of riffing, which is interesting.
Ain't no question if I want it, I need it. I can feel this.
I mean, this is not a hip hop beat. This is a rock riff. And here is rap is going on along with this guitar stuff. Okay, that's cool.
I can feel it slowly drifting away from me.
Yeah, this album gives me rock vibes. It's like, this song is like badass in a rock way. Unexpected. Well, since I didn't have any expectations towards this album, so yeah, of course this is unexpected. But I knew this is going to be something special because you said it like a billion times in the comments. And you know, by the way, thank you for your comments. I always love when you leave comments under my videos and when you subscribe too. So please subscribe.
Homie, school finished. They just stole your dreams. You don't know who did it. I treat the cash the way the government.
Hip hop already been mixed with rock music like for a billion times, like Run DMC featuring Aerosmith. It was an amazing stuff, by the way. One of the best songs ever. Everyone loves it. But here's something, it's like, you know, rock hip hop from just hip hop people. It's something different. It's not like a rock musician collaborating with hip hop musician. It feels like a hip hop musician just doing rock riffage in his hip hop song. It's something different.
And these drugs, niggas can't resist it. Remind me when they try to have Ali enlisted. If I ever wasn't the greatest, nigga, I must have missed it.
You know, I have to say it out loud right now. Overusing of the N-word is a bad taste, in my opinion. This might be hot take, but I think it's a bad taste. My personal opinion. Overusing any word will be bad taste when you use one word again and again. But this is a bad word, swear word, and this is like double bad taste in my opinion. I mean, like, I might be wrong, this is just my opinion, but I'm not enjoying it.
It's not funny anymore, try different jokes. Tell them hug and kiss my ass, X and O.
Man, this riff is badass. Musically, it's like really impressive. The more you listen, the badassier it gets. The groove is impeccable.
Buying sweats, running up in Stetson. Nigga had game was special. It matched every black pair of Nikes.
Wow, this this is something Queen style. This guitar is like Brian May from Queen, and these drums. This is pure rock, maybe even metal type of stuff. Wow, that's cool. These drums, I mean, wow, that sounds epic.
I can feel it slowly drifting away from me.
I mean, guitar is pretty chill, nothing like crazy, nothing mind-blowing, but still it's awesome. Musically, it's awesome that they added like these amazing drums. Drums are pretty cool, and this guitar and piano, and it really sounds like some kind of an old school rock and roll in the best like presence. Yeah, guitar here is pretty simple, pretty chill, nothing crazy. Of course, I would want it to be like performed by Eddie Van Halen, to be something like more crazy, more sophisticated. But I mean, like, okay, still it was good. Okay, I would say it's an 8 because musically it was rock. Verbally, it was hip hop. And it sounded really good, really badass. The vibe was heavy. The vibe was heavy, for real. And rock way heavy. That wasn't mind-blowing. That wasn't life-changing. That was just real good heavy hip-hop song. So far, 2 solid works out of 13. Not bad. Track number 3, Power. And this track I kinda heard already. In my first video about Kanye West, I watched a video to this track. And it was like 2 minutes to 30, and the like album version of this song is longer. So it's still gonna be something new for me too. Oh yeah, remember, this is gonna be badass. I mean, like, looks like this album can be described in one word. Badass. Maybe even in 2 words, heavy badass.
I guess every superhero need his theme music. No one man should have all that power.
Yeah. What I can say other than this is gold. This is gold. This is so good. Why? Like everyone's saying like Kanye made it Graduation. I mean, like, this feels better than Graduation, not gonna lie. I mean, like, everyone's saying like Kanye did Graduation. You can't forgive a lot of things for that. Now I think like, why everybody's speaking about Graduation? Everyone should be speaking about MBDTF. Oh, this is so good. SNL and the whole cast. What did they done to this poor soul? Why he don't like SNL? SNL is gold. Yeah, sometimes they miss, or sometimes they do stupid stuff, but man, I love SNL. SNL is good. They did some bad joke about them. Damn, poor soul. Oh, that was funny. That took me off guard. That's heavy. SNL and the whole cast. I bet in 2010 they have amazing cast. I mean, like, current cast is like not so brilliant, but damn, they have so many good people there back then, especially. Whew! Tell them easy said they can kiss my whole ass. More specifically, they can kiss my asshole. Am I an asshole? Oh, a lot of shit in these lyrics. Whew. Okay, but that was funny as hell.
Said they could kiss my whole ass. More specifically, they could kiss my asshole.
Oh, so yeah, so Reddit, he doesn't like SNL because of this thing that he interrupted Taylor Swift and all that stuff. Okay. He just didn't like the jokes and all that stuff.
I look down at my diamond and crushed the piece, thinking no one man should have all that power.
This beat is so cool. They really learned how to do a good groove in this album. Like, every song has amazing groove. Like, you want to vibe to it so bad. Like, oh yeah, it's going through me. I feel it. I feel these waves. Groove is impeccable.
I got the power, make your life so exciting.
Okay, now starts the part that I didn't hear in my previous listen through. That I did almost a year ago. That was my first video about Kanye. As someone that lives in one-story building, I can't relate to these lyrics. Okay, the rating. I can't give it anything lower than 8. Because musically, it was so good. This vibe, this groove, it was good. Really, really good. I mean, like, really, really good. But lyrically, it was a lot of weird stuff about asshole. I don't want to listen to songs about asses, you know, asses and assholes and kissing and all this stuff. Yeah, that's why it's an 8. With good lyrics, I would give it a 9. But with these lyrics, I mean, like, he offended SNL. I love SNL. I can't take it. That's why it's an 8. But yes, it sounded amazing. Okay, track number 4, All of the Lights interlude. So this is an instrumental interlude. Interesting. That's cool. Classical instruments, cello and piano, they're like talking to each other. That's good. That's interesting. I love it. Okay, that was 1 minute interlude, instrumental, cello plus piano, a little like conversation between them. It's hard to like judge did I like it or not. That was beautiful in a classical way. I have to give it a 10 because it was just like beautiful, a little interlude on classical instruments. You can't fail at this. Okay, I can't rate it. I loved it. It was good. No rating here. Track number 5, All of the Lights.
Turn up the lights in here, baby. Extra bright.
Rihanna again. Rihanna is everywhere. I'm telling you, she's everywhere.
Fast cars, shooting stars.
Drum and bass. Now it's drum and bass. Wow, that was unexpected again. How many unexpected stuff happened during this album? Too much. But drum and bass, that's cool.
I hold my head, MJ gone, I nigga dead.
Again, N-word overuse. I respect MJ. When he passed away in 2009, I remember this day. We went to the skate park with our friends and one of our friends was like, oh, Michael Jackson is dead. And I was like, how is this possible? It's Michael Jackson. I mean, like, he's too big to die. But he wasn't too big to die. He just died. And it was sad thing to hear, you know? And here in this song is like, why? It was Michael Jackson. He was amazing. May his soul rest in peace.
You know what I need? Want you to see everything. Want you to see all of the light.
The music is epic. These pipes, and basically it's a lot of stuff going on and it sounds epic. Track number 5, and so far every song is epic. In previous album, every song contained autotune, and this album, every song contains epicness. I prefer epicness.
Extra bright, I want y'all to see this.
Rihanna in this song sounds really good. I love it. I love the way she sounds here. Her choruses here fit perfectly. I love it.
Get it right, babe. You should go and get your own.
Verse 3, Fergie, Rihanna, and Drake. What? That's interesting. That's interesting indeed. Unexpected thing number 13, I guess.
Unemployment line, credit card decline. Did I not mention I was about to lose my mind?
I miss these days when Black Eyed Peas and Fergie were like hyping on TV and everywhere else. These were such nice days.
Baby, extra bright, I want y'all to see this.
Okay, the next part is Alicia Keys and Elton John. This is promising. I mean, Alicia Keys is amazing and Elton John is amazing too. What to expect? This song like contains so much legends in one song. Wow, I didn't know that. That's big indeed. Okay, what can I say other than it's a 10? I mean, like Kanye, Rihanna, Fergie, Elton John, Alicia Keys. Wow, that's a lot in one song. I didn't know that. I didn't expect that at all. This song has so much in it. It's like it's worth a dozen of listens again and again. Wow, that's big. That's huge. I didn't expect that. All of the Lights, it's a 10. That's for real. So far, every song is solid. And we have like a lot more songs and all of them are long. Except number 13. Wow, what to expect? Wow, that's big. That's huge. This album is something indeed. It's been only 5 tracks and I feel like I lived a full life already. That's wow, interesting. Track number 6, Monster. Featuring Jay-Z, Rick Ross, Nicki Minaj, Bon Iver. Who's Bon Iver? I don't know. But all other guys are interesting. All of the lights, all of the lights. Ooh, ooh.
Bitch, I'm a monster, no good blood sucker. Fat motherfucker, now look who's in trouble as you run through my jungle.
What? That was so fat. Oh, that was so fat. This bass is fat. This groove is fat. That's fat. I mean, like, whoa. That sounded whoa. I mean, like, I can already give a 10 to this song, not listening it further, because how can it be like, I'm afraid, like, it might change in a bad way. Because so far, it's like, whoa. It's big, it's huge, it's fat. It's like, whoa. Why didn't you tell me that this is a masterpiece of an album? I just want to stop everything at this moment, like turn off everything and go live in a forest without a technology and not listening to the music anymore, because it can be better than this moment, you know? It just can't be better. I mean, like, this is something, you know? When you like listening to Bohemian Rhapsody for the first time, you're like, oh, I'm floating. Here I feel something like this, because this is like, wow, that was good. Damn, that was good. I just can't shut up.
Profit, nigga, I get it. Everybody know I'm a motherfucking monster. I'ma need to see your fucking hands.
Oh man, this is the album of groove. Of good, impeccable groove. This is so good so far, damn.
She came up to me and said, this the number 2 dial. If you wanna make it number 1, you're number 2 now. Mr. Goose in Malibu.
Yeah, for real, it just can't be better than that. This like the best Kanye's album, I guess, ever, and will be ever. Because I heard a lot from Kanye, and so far these 6 songs are like the best stuff. I mean, Jesus Walks was crazy good, but here like every song has impeccable groove. I enjoy this groove so much. You know, I prefer groove in music other than like anything else. I love the grooviest bands like Pantera, Rage Against the Machine, White Stripes. These bands for me, they did the best grooves. And here I feel this enjoyable groove again. I feel it. I feel it with my music soul. The groove is good.
She just wanna swallow shit. I'm living in the future, so the present is my past. My presence is a present, kiss my ass.
A present is a present, kiss my ass. That was funny.
First things first, I'll eat your brains. Then I'ma start rocking gold teeth and fangs. Cause that's what a motherfucking monster do.
I think this is gonna be the first album that I'm going to purchase in iTunes to listen in again. Because in the previous albums, there were tracks that I would like to re-listen sometimes. And I did. But here, I think I would love to re-listen the whole thing again. Because that's a fucking banger. There were some things that I was like, I didn't like it. But in general, whoa. It's like, it's a crime to... Here's a law. It's a crime to complain here in this case, okay? This album might be the best hip-hop album that I ever heard. I didn't expect that at all.
Hotter than the Middle Eastern climate. Find it. 20 my tyrant, dirty, whine it.
Everything is solid so far as rock. I mean, like, rock, not music. I'm just standing here with nothing basically to say. I'm just like, whoa. The only thing that I really want to say is like, whoa. Chill the fuck out album. I should like, you know, I just should stop right now and like do a like each song reaction because whoa, I love it. It can be better than this. We achieved like the peak of hip hop music here. Okay, of course it's a 10 because I enjoyed it like crazy. That's a banger. That's one of the best songs of the year. I mean, like, it's only February, but still. That was crazy good. Was it a masterpiece? Probably. Did I enjoy it? Like, hell yeah. I don't smoke, but I need a cigarette. I feel it. That was a joke. Please don't smoke, people. I hate it. I'm speechless. Nothing to say here. It's like, I can't say anything. This was 10. I loved it. It's masterpiece. It was great. What can I add to this? So far, every song is at least very, very good. I'm happy that I'm wearing my special occasions poncho. Because it's a really special day. Okay, track number 7. So Appalled. And the previous track, it was like 6 minutes, you know? 6 minutes is pretty long for an average song. But here I was like, whoa. It was like, a blink of an eye. I didn't feel these 6 minutes. It was long enough to like feel it. That was a nice experience, not gonna lie. So track number 7, so Appalled.
Balding, Donald Trump taking dollars from y'all. Baby.
That's funny. Balding Donald Trump taking dollars from y'all. That aged somehow? Donald Trump is an interesting person, you know? I once saw him in Moscow. I was a huge fan of Aerosmith, of Steven Tyler. When I was a teenager, I was crazy like fan of Steven Tyler. And I was waiting him near the Ritz-Carlton in Moscow. And Donald Trump was leaving the building. He looked at me like, and I was like, I don't care about you, man. I know you're a TV host. Get out of here. And now, look at him and look at me. Oh, that's a weird story, not gonna lie.
We above the law, we don't give a fuck about y'all. I got dogs that'll chew a fucking hole through the wall.
Finally, it stopped getting better because I thought I would cry out of overwhelming because it was like too much of the good stuff happening. I thought I would cry because it was like too good. Now it's something weird, not so groovy, not as good as it was, but I'm okay with that because there was too much of the good stuff happening. Okay.
Praise is due to the most fly Prada. Baby, I'm magic. Ta-da. Address.
This song is like trying to force me to go to sleep, trying to push me in this sleepy vibe. I'm like, I don't know.
Hand in the air, if you don't really care. 2 hands in the air, if you don't really care.
Okay, the only thing that I'm really curious about. The only thing that I'm really curious about is like, what does it mean? So appalled? So appalled. Okay, now I know what it means. But this song was a 7? I don't know. I didn't like it at all. This was the first song that I'm like, there was no groove. There was no like catchy vibe. It was just a lot of words from like 5 different rappers about something they like don't like. Musically, it wasn't as cool as like previous 6 songs. Previous 6 songs were like, sheesh! And this song is like, What's so funny, it's been 7 tracks already and none of these tracks contained autotune. There was no autotune at all during this whole album. No autotune. After 808, he was like, okay, I'm done with autotune for now. No autotune on my next thing. I'm still kind of happy that they chill, you know, that they decided to chill a little after previous 6 bangers. I could go insane, you know, if they continued in the same pace. That was just like, you know, too much of the good stuff. Okay, track number 8. Devil in a New Dress, featuring Rick Ross.
Put your hands to the constellations. The way you look should be a sin. You my sensation.
This music with female vocal is just some kind of 70s vibe. A little bit chilly, funky stuff with classical instruments and stuff. This music is also really, really good. I enjoy it.
So I hit the Jamaican spot at the bar, take a seat. I ordered your jerk, she said you are what you eat.
These verses, they have kind of weird rhythmic pattern, but music on the background, I enjoyed it so much. I'm just listening to this and I'm like, oh yeah, am I in heaven? Really good stuff. I enjoy this music so much. The groove, the bass, the drum, everything like, oh, so chill, so nice. Heavenly music. And here should be a guitar solo, as I can see. This bass was so groovy, so good, so chill, so heavenly sounding. 7.5 because of the music. Music was just, you know, just sounds from heaven for my ears. Sounded so chill. I mean, like, for real, so heavenly. This voice, this groovy bass. Verses, I don't know. The music took all my attention. Verses were on the background for me. That is how I listen to the music, people. Track number 9, Runaway. And this song is 9 minutes long. Why? How? What's it gonna be? Rick James and James Brown? What? Interesting. Sounds promising. Finally, we're back. We're back on these groove tracks.
Let's have a toast for the douchebags. Let's have a toast for the assholes.
I feel this chorus. That's genius. That's genius indeed. Nice one.
You've been putting up with my shit just way too long.
There's some kind of a hip hop combined with a soundtrack from Matrix. I feel some kind of this buzzing bass from Matrix. It reminds me something like that.
Let's have a toast for the douchebags. Let's have a toast for the assholes.
This is the best chorus in the history of music, hands down. How it can be better, right? Let's have a toast for douchebags. Let's have a toast for the assholes. Let's have a toast for the scumbags. Every one of them that I know. That's perfection. Perfection.
You've been putting up with my shit just way too long.
This kind of melancholic sound is kind of cool. Kind of nice, interesting vibe. A little bit groovy, a little bit like melancholic. Interesting. But this chorus it's like cherry on top.
Let's have a toast for the jerk-offs that'll never take work off.
Okay, so as I can see, now we're about to witness a 3 minutes 30 seconds long instrumental outro again. That's like his signature move. Half of the song is like instrumental beat on the repeat. Okay. That's the game. Don't blame the player, blame the game. Finally, he used some kind of digital vocal modulation thing. Finally, first time on this album, something autotune-like thing. Woohoo! After this long outro, I even forgot what was the song like.
Let's have a toast for the douchebags. Let's have a toast for the assholes.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Great choruses. I would say it's an 8 because... Did you hear this chorus? It's like 8 minimum. But for real? Yeah, choruses are funny. Drum is good. Melancholic vibe is good too. I can't say that I didn't like it. But it was too long and the outro was too long. This song was too long for no reason. If you ask me, I would say that. Not bad. Not bad. But I mean, now we're just chilling after these 6 first songs. They were too good. Now we're just like, whoo, just a little chill. Track number 10, Hell of a Life. This should be something special, something interesting. I hope so. This bass or just a guitar is fat. Whoa, that's good. That's groovy. That's heavy. Whoa, that's a good riff. I love this riff.
I think I just fell in love with a porn star. Turn the camera on, she a porn star.
Whoa, again, and here we are again, a badass groove. Like this groove is a groovy groove that I like. This is something. Oof, again, we're back. We're so back.
Lost your mind. Tell me when you think we crossed the line. No more.
This was some kind of a Black Sabbath homage. Is he lost his mind? Can he see or is he blind? Can he walk at all? La 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 la. Something like this. I don't really remember the exact words, but this was Black Sabbath Iron Man homage, as I can see it. I don't know what was it, but it was amazing. Was it keys or what was it? It was good.
One day I'm gonna marry a porn star. We'll have a big ass crib and a long yard.
I bet he wrote this song after he married Kim, or was it before? I don't know, but he really meant it.
When you never fuck with the lights on.
Autotune is fully back here at the ending of this album. Also, I like how one part of the song like flows to another part. It really feels natural and like it just flows from one part to another in so satisfying way. I just love how they connected everything here, and this part, I don't know how it was played, but it sounds also really, really, really impressive. That's what I'm talking about. This part is like, wow, the best part of the song. I enjoyed so much because, you know, the drum is good and this something little solo is good. Wow, I love it. This sounds at the ending is a little bit cringy. Like, oh yeah, he came. Oh, yeah, good for you, man. Good job. A little bit cringy. Other than that, it's a 9. It's a really solid song, but listening to him doing these noises at the ending kind of cringe. Not gonna lie. For me, at least for me. In general, this song was really interesting. Sounded good, and I love how one part of the song was connected with the other part of the song, and it felt like so satisfying. In so satisfying manner it was made. So yeah, I would say it's a 9. I really enjoyed this song. Track number 11, Blame Game, featuring John Legend. 7 minutes 50 seconds. I hope it doesn't have like 5 minutes long outro.
Let's play the blame game. I love you more.
Okay, this song sounds completely different from other songs. It's like more like indie pop stuff so far. Like, no surprise here, of course, but for Kanye's albums, it's like different. I mean, like, it's different from the other songs from this album. Interesting.
But I love to play the blame game. I love you more.
That's a very, very interesting song. I mean, like, the rhythm, the way he pronounced these words is very, very interesting. Like, different groove, different pace, you know? Okay, let's see.
Names, I hate you more. Let's call out names.
Okay, that was the best part of this song for me because Kanye sounded here really nice. His voice, this was the best example of his singing voice ever, in my opinion. That sounded nice and chill and lovely. I love this part. The rest was like, heh.
Oh my god. Baby, you done took this shit to the...
Chris Rock and Sal McInnes, The Best Birthday. What's that? It's some kind of a skit from his stand-up or what?
I remember Twister had this motherfucker on in the...
Remember I said I'm going to buy this album on iTunes. I'm going to buy 6 songs from this album on iTunes. Please don't blame me.
Where you learn to treat a nigga like this?
Yeezy taught me.
Yeezy taught you well.
That was a weird ass ending. Not gonna lie, that was weird as fuck. Like, what was it about? Like, Easy taught a girl be a good girl? Like, what the hell? I don't know. It was a really long song. I really loved this little chorus from Kanye when he was singing once. That's it. I don't know. 7.5. I can't say that I didn't enjoy it. That was no good things in this song, but it was a weird experience for sure. 7.5. Can't give it more. It had interesting vibe, interesting melancholic again vibe, but it had weird stuff too. So 7.5 and let's forget about it. Track number 12, Lost in the World.
I'm up in the woods.
Oh man, he's back. Auto-tune again. Okay. These are sick techno samples there. Nice.
You're my devil, you're my angel, you're my heaven, you're my hell.
There's some kind of a 90s pop techno something like this. That's cool. That's something very interesting. It's a lot going on here. That's something I like. 8.5. It was very interesting something. Techno, 90s, fashion show, I don't know, something like this. It was intense. It was a lot going on. I love the rhythm. I love it. I love the way it sounded. It was interesting, and the vocals was also on point. Very enjoyable experience. Not crazy about the song, but very interesting in a good way. Worth another listen, that's for sure. And the last track, number 13, Who Will Survive in America? For real. Who? Just 1 minute, 39 seconds long. Interesting.
America was a bastard. the illegitimate daughter of the mother country, whose legs will then spread around the world.
Something about America. A long rant about America, as you can see. Okay.
Who will survive in America? Who will survive in America? Who will survive in America?
Well, okay. Wasn't like a song, some kind of statement rant. I don't know. I can't rate it because it wasn't a song, so like, let's forget about it. And move to the track number 14, See Me Now, featuring Beyonce, Charlie Wilson, and Big Sean.
I got my suit and tie, and I don't know if y'all know, or maybe God do, or maybe God don't.
I'm not the biggest fan of Beyonce, I'm not a fan at all, but here she sounds really nice, I love it.
When you getting money, they be all up on your ass, yo. When you getting money, cops don't let a nigga pass go.
Here, flow or groove, I don't know how we should call it. Also, very pleasable, very nice. I enjoy it.
No women in the crowd screaming and it's loud, throwing things not allowed, and I swear it's going down.
You know what it is?
Yeah, Beyonce sounds really nice here. I now I start to understand why people like her.
My life is like a child's illusions become reality.
I go get my throne, cause I don't wanna stop, I just go in my zone.
Okay, here on the contrast of Beyonce's and Kanye's voices, I can hear that I prefer singing other than rapping. That's for damn sure. Because when she's singing, it like immediately, whoa, so much better, so much better. And she's like, she has that push, like. I hope you understand me.
Oh, no, I do. That's what it is. Black excellence, baby.
Boy, this is like second good thing in this song. Beyonce singing, first thing, boy, is second good thing. 7.5. Because it's bad to give a song from this album a rating lower than 7.5. What can I say about this song? It was long. That's it. For real, it took me 2 hours, 30 minutes to finish this album and to talk to you at the same time. And I'm kinda in a mixed reality already. That was a long song. I love Beyonce's vocals. I remember this boy thing. Other than that, it was long and wasn't as enjoyable as like first 6 songs. I'm telling you, first 6 songs were amazing. They were crazy, especially Monster. That was something crazy. The rest of the album was debatable. It was weirder. It wasn't as good as the first part. It was still good, but not as good as the first part. So yeah, we did it. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I listened through the whole thing and it was amazing. Now on the screen you can see all the ratings to every song from this album to check the songs that I liked the most. It was like, as I said, it was 2 hours 30 minutes, so I'm kind of forgot which song was what, but I remember Dark Fantasy, Power, All of the Lights, Monster. These were the best things from the album. Hell of a Life and Runaway probably. The rest wasn't so good for me. But yeah, you weren't lying in the comments. That was something crazy. That was a real, needed experience. I would say this album is like must listen from like every music fan. Doesn't matter what genre this person prefer. Everyone should check this album just like to feel this, That's like some kind of a experience that everybody should try. Like everyone at least once in his life should watch Lord of the Rings. Just like must watch. And this is like Lord of the Rings from the music world. You have to check this album. You have to. You like it or not, you will tell me after you will give it a listen. A one listen. Just listen to it and then we can talk, right? It was epic. It was the longest video I ever made on this channel. And I'm happy that my decision to listen to Kanye a year ago led me to this moment. That was a good experience. I'm very happy that I did it. And thank you so much for recommending me to listen to this album. So sad that Kanye is doing what he's doing right now, which is going crazy. But life is life. What can we do with that? As I said, I don't know. Will I continue to listen to Kanye or not? I don't know. So we conclude the Kanye's year on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. It's gonna be a good ending for this good, interesting Kanye's journey. I want to end it on a good note because these scandals and following stuff isn't something that I want to dig in, you know? Maybe it will end someday and we'll continue listening to Kanye. Maybe he'll release something else, something good again. I don't believe it, but who knows? Let's concentrate on something else. By the way, leave it in the comments below what else I have to listen, because I'm here at this moment right now because of you. You said I have to listen to this album, and I did, and I enjoyed it a lot. So please, again, in the comments, leave what else should I listen to. Thanks to each and every one of you, and thanks to my patrons on my Patreon who supported me there. Thank you so much, people. I really appreciate your help, and I really appreciate your views, likes, and subscriptions. Have a good night, and see ya. Don't grow up because it's a trap. Peace.